How's it going, y'all? Today I'm back with more thermal hunting content, and on today's video, it's pretty special because right here in front of me, I have a suppressor on my gun. I've been mentioning in the last videos that I've wanted a suppressor. They've just kind of been too expensive to buy. And then a couple weekends ago, I was out with a couple buddies. We ran suppressor the whole time, and then at the end of that weekend, I decided that I was going to go out and buy a suppressor as soon as I could. So it wasn't but like 4 days later, I went out, I applied for one, and then it only took, I think it was like 6 or 7 days for my application to get approved by the ATF. And I had it. So what I have is a Diligent Defense and Enticer S. So it is S stands for short. It's a 6.75-inch suppressor compared to their long, which is 8 inches. So it's not as quiet as the long, but Diligent Defense still claims that this is the quietest 30 cal can on the market, and they back it by science. It's what they say on their website, at least. So that's what I went with, and I can say that I would probably agree with that. I've probably shot 4 or 5 different suppressors, and I would say that this probably is the quietest one I've shot yet. It's just all around a great can. I'm running it through 7.62 by 39, which y'all seen this gun in the previous two videos. But I'll go ahead and give y'all another quick rundown of it real quick. It's a Bear Creek Arsenal upper, Anderson manufacturing lower with an AGM Rattler V2 35 by 384 thermal on top of it. All around great gun. Planning on doing a video on the gun also pretty soon. Kind of doing a budget build because I think I've mentioned it in a few previous videos, but I'm currently a college student, fixed to graduate actually in just a couple short days. So I've kind of had to build this gun on a budget. Haven't been able to dump a whole lot of money into it, but it's improved very well for the little bit of money that I have contributed to it. So I definitely recommend if you're trying to build a budget gun or just getting into thermal hunting, or just looking to build a cheap AR in general, I've definitely recommended this one right here. But now back to the can. So the can, like I said, it's a Diligent Defense and Enticer S. I was hoping to get it in matte black, but all the store had that I went to was this unfinished metal, which I was kind of disappointed at first, and then it's kind of grown on me lately because like in pictures it shows it almost looks golden, and then during the daytime it looks like a real like flashy bronze color. So it's kind of unique. Like no one that I know owns it. Everyone that owns suppressors that I know of runs them in matte black. So the few people I have showed this to have really been kind of jealous of it. They've kind of wished that they had the same thing. So if you're looking to get a suppressor, I would 10 to 10 recommend getting this one. It's just unfinished metal is all it is, but it's really cool, unique look that not many people are going to have. As I mentioned earlier, it's also super quiet, so I'm going to go ahead, pack all my stuff up, get to scanning. It's a pretty warm night down here in Texas. It's like 95 degrees, so we'll see how the night goes. Hopefully the pigs are moving, and then a little bit later, we're also going to be calling for coyotes, and then if coons are out too, we'll probably shoot a couple of those. I'm just going to try to use the gun as much as I can tonight, just let y'all hear what it sounds like, and give y'all as much thermal imagery or videography as I can. But I'm going to go ahead, load all my stuff up, and then we're going to get to scanning, and then hopefully we'll get on some animals pretty quick.
Just come over to my side. Hey, try to hurry, try to hurry.
All right, first two pigs are in the truck. I'm gonna have to black and white these because they're pretty gruesome, especially the second pig. We spotted these things. Caden was actually scanning. He spotted them probably like 40 yards from us. And then they kind of went around like this. They started moving left, got behind some trees. So we had to get out and stalk them. And then I probably got like 10 yards away, not realizing just how close I was. And I was trying to wait till they lined up, and I never did. And then the first pig raised his head, so I went ahead and shot him. That's this guy right here. Just one shot to the dome, and he was done. And then this is the second guy. Y'all could see in the video, as soon as I shot the first one, the second one took like 2 steps and just raised his head and stopped. Like he had no clue what was going on, which goes to show just how quiet the suppressor really is. These pigs on this place, I think I've killed like 40 this year. So they've been like super skittish. They're super pressured. They don't like any loud sounds. And this second pig didn't have a clue in the world what was going on. So I put one in his head, and then he ended up trying to get up and running. So I put like 2 or 3 more in him, then had to walk up and put a third one in his head and finish him off. But all around, the suppressor performed really great. 2 pigs in the truck. Night is still really young. I think it's only like, what, like 11? Yeah, it's 11:10. So night's still super early, so we have plenty of time left. So we're going to go ahead, pack back up, get to scanning, and then hopefully get on some more pigs pretty quick.
I think it's a coon. Yeah, you see.
There's 2 down there.
Yeah. You know, that one that ran was a. Branch. Where'd the other guy go?
Guess this is about as good as it's gonna get.
You're good?
Yeah, try to put it on his head. Maybe not. Try to put him in the middle of his body. Well, y'all, it is like 2:30 in the morning, and Caden and I are gonna call it a night here. I ended up getting 2 pigs, and then he shot 4 coons. All in all, a really good night. The suppressor performed really well. Like I mentioned earlier, it's about as loud as a 22, and Caden can agree with that. I mean, it's for being a $500 suppressor, it is like you can't beat it. So I highly recommend getting a Diligent Defense Enticer S or L if you're looking to buy one. The 30 cal cannot be beat. But all in all, pretty good night of hunting. Pigs were a little bit slower than I was hoping, but still managed to get 2, which is good. And then coons, we managed to do a little bit of coon management for turkey season, so that's good as well. So I think that's where I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next one. I'm going to do a breakdown of this gun. If you're looking to get into thermal hunting, or you're just looking to buy an AR, I would definitely recommend getting a similar setup as the one I have. It's very budget friendly. I'm going to kind of do a full breakdown of each part I've bought, how much I paid for it versus how much you can get it for. Some stuff costs more, some stuff costs less. So stay tuned for that video. And then also I have another announcement coming to my channel that y'all will have to stay tuned for. Kind of just talking about where the channel's going. I'm fixing to graduate college and make a big move in my life. So thermal hunting content might kind of slow down for a little bit until I get back to Texas. So just be on the lookout for that video. But I hope y'all enjoyed this one, and I will catch y'all on the next one.